Let's start with something that might make a lot of fitness enthusiasts uncomfortable. Most people aren't training cardiovascular endurance, they're training tolerance for discomfort. Can you push through breathlessness? Can you keep running despite feeling awful? Can you finish a workout using pure willpower? None of these have a direct relationship with cardiovascular health. True cardio endurance has never been about how long you can endure. It's about whether your body, while working continuously, remains controlled, stable, and recoverable. What cardio endurance really means, we need a more precise definition. Cardio endurance is the body's ability to produce stable output as a system. It's not about your limits. It's about how efficiently four systems work together. Can your heart pump blood with minimal effort? Are your lungs exchanging gases efficiently? Are your blood vessels flexible? Can your cells consistently use oxygen mitochondria? So, the real sign of improving cardio is not pushing harder, it's becoming more efficient. If your training makes you rely more and more on brute force, then you're not building cardio endurance. Why most people train it wrong? Because you've been taught a hidden rule: if it doesn't hurt, it doesn't work. That's the logic of competitive sports, not long-term health. Professional athletes can handle high intensity, high frequency, chronic fatigue. Because they also have medical support, structured recovery, optimal nutrition, and sleep. But most people? You have a job, your sleep gets disrupted. Your stress is constant, yet you apply the same intensity standards. That's not discipline, that's disrespecting your body. The first rule of longevity-focused cardio. Now we get into principles. Rule number 1. If you can't keep your breathing under control during training, you've already gone too far. Effective cardio should feel like breathing is faster, but controlled. Heart rate is elevated, but calm. Your body is working, not panicking. This isn't too easy. This is the signal that your system is still in a safe zone. What you actually need: base aerobic capacity. In longevity research, what truly correlates with lifespan is not max heart rate or peak performance. It's something often overlooked: base aerobic capacity. In simple terms, how long can you sustain output without breaking down? This determines cardiovascular risk, metabolic stability, fatigue resistance, recovery speed. It's the foundation of all high-intensity performance, and one of the most important survival abilities as you age. So, how should you train? Now we get practical. But remember, this is about principles, not showing off. The gold zone for cardio training. One simple rule: the talk test. You can speak in full sentences. Your breathing is noticeably faster. But you don't need to stop to catch your breath. If you're here, you're training cardio. Time and frequency: 30 to 60 minutes per session, 3 to 5 times per week. You're not chasing intensity, you're accumulating time in a stable state. A mistake you must avoid. If you exhaust yourself every session, treat gasping for air as achievement, feel drained long after training, then you're not improving cardio. You're just getting better at enduring discomfort. How to know you're actually improving? Here's the truth: most cardio progress happens in ways you barely notice. 1. Resting heart rate. Measure in the morning, track over 2 to 4 weeks. Lower or more stable equals progress. 2. Same effort feels easier. Breathing is smoother, you feel calmer. Recovery is faster. 3. Heart rate recovery. 1 minute after exercise, your heart rate drops by 20 beats. That means your nervous system is getting better at braking. A rule that will stay with you for life. Real cardio strength doesn't make you better at enduring, it makes you need endurance less. When your training becomes more controlled, more stable, easier to recover from, you're not getting weaker. You're building a body that will still work decades from now. If this makes you question your old habit of pushing until exhaustion, that's a good thing. It means you're shifting from proving you can push to taking responsibility for your life. Real cardio training doesn't look intense, dramatic, or exciting. But years from now, it will quietly protect you from risks you were never meant to carry.